Everybody knows the best takeaway near them, but what about the worst? Today I'm going to be trying the worst reviewed takeaways in my city. I want to see how accurate these reviews are, and are these places really the worst food in Coventry? And now first up we've got Papa Chickens, which is rated 2.8 stars. Right, to be honest, I am kind of scared about tasting this place because I'm seeing reviews like this. Absolutely not worth it. It got cold really quick. The wings are frozen. The restaurant staff is very rude and unpolite. They have very bad customer service and their burgers are very whack. Their customer service can be lacking at sometimes. I'm not reading all of that. The mozzarella sticks taste like soap. The best chicken in Coventry. Alright.
Can I get one beef burger and 3 wings as well?
Yeah, anything else?
That's all, thank you.
5 minutes on my seat, please.
Alright, now that I've placed my order and we're waiting for my food, how about I talk you through the rules? So we're going to be reviewing each restaurant on 3 things. 1, the food. Basically, is the food good? That's all I really care about. 2, the hygiene. Is the place clean? Does it look nice? 3, the cost. Basically, I just want something cheap. Now it looks like my food's ready, so let's go find somewhere to eat. All right, I found somewhere to sit and eat. Now you might be asking, why is there a Ferris wheel behind you? Because it's Christmas. Okay, this is what I managed to get to eat. We've got the burger, we've got wings. What the is this? This is barely a wing. Let's give it a go though. That's pretty good. Oh, this is hot. Next up, we've got a beef burger. Ooh. It was not that bad. I was eating outside and to be honest, I came back home because I was literally so cold, finished up the food back at home. But here's what happened. I walked into the restaurant and it's empty. And that's never a good sign because the restaurant's only ever empty for one reason. I make eye contact with the guy. I'm like, you know, universal symbol, Simon, I want to order. He looks at me, does it back and then looks away. So already, I'm not happy with this place. Place my order and he's like, you can pay after. That's a little nice sign of respect from him. So I go and I take a seat. Tell me why the seats are drilled into the ground. They'll let me pay after I get my food. They won't let me pick up the chair. I don't know if they thought maybe I was gonna run off with it or what was happening. So I'm sitting around, looking around the store. The signs look like they've been there for 20 years. Like the place looks kind of run down, no offense, but I'm just looking around. I'm seeing signs talking about spaghetti in a chicken shop. I don't really know what's happening. I get up, I go to collect my food, and I just see the chicken in the back. And I kind of wish I looked at it before because now I'm kind of seeing what the reviews are talking about. I get my food, pay for it, paid £4.20 for a burger and 3 wings, and then I find somewhere to eat. They want to review the food in there just in case, you know, they chase me out or something. Let's start with the wings. I pick up the wings. Mwah! The flavor, the seasoning, amazing. They were a little stingy with the batter. Some of the parts of the wing were a little bony, you know, could have double dipped it back in. But the wings, they were good. The only thing I'll complain about is why when I eat one side of the wing, it's warm and I eat the other and it's cold. There's only one explanation for that. They made the wings early in the morning. Poor me comes in, buys them. They gave me some 12-hour-old wings. The wings were fresh. They would have been perfect. The burger was amazing. I picked it up. Fingers burning hot. I had to put it down. I had to reevaluate. I had to think, okay, right. Fingers hot. What does that mean? That means fresh. That means ready, right, ready to be eaten. Mwah. Burger was amazing. Like, it was a little smoky. Maybe I was been doing a bit too much talking, fries on the bag in the back. Forgot about my burger, let it burn. Food was 3.5 out of 5 stars. Cleanliness of the place looked washed. The place was run down. They had old signs, old chairs, old everything. I can't talk about the back, but when I saw the chicken on display, I was like, something's not amazing here. Maybe they ain't got the budget for that. So I'm gonna have to give them a respectable 2.5 out of 5. Now, when it comes to price, £3 for a burger and £1.20 for 3 wings. They must be stuck in 2016 because you're not finding that anywhere else. The price, 4.5 out of 5. It would have been 5 stars, but you know, I try to speak to the guy. I was like, how much is a drink? He's like, £1. I'm not paying £1. I'm like, okay. When he brings me out my bag, I'm thinking, maybe he put my drink there. No, he didn't. He didn't put my drink in there. If he had put a drink, like me a little drink, maybe I'd have put him up to a 5, but we'll stick with 4.5. So as you can see, I'm outside Pizza Hut. Now this Pizza Hut is rated 2.8 stars, which kind of just looks like a house really. I don't know how you can go wrong with pizza, but this is what some people have been saying. The place is in need of a refurb. The worst pizza place and customer service ever, 0 stars. Man, what a roller coaster. Wrong pizza delivered. Probably wouldn't order again, even though it's a fun story to tell. The food was 45 minutes late. I tried calling, but one guy kept calling, shouting, hello, and putting the phone down. Delivered the food to somewhere else. Useless, close to 2 hours, lukewarm and unappealing, stuffed crust, pointless. The worst Pizza Hut experience ever. If I could give 0, I would. I bought a pizza and it was uncooked dough.
So, you want to order?
Yes, please. Collection.
You can order from your phone, yeah?
Should I try that?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
So we've got our My Box here. So I've just had the UK's worst rated Pizza Hut, or at least I think it is. To be honest, I was quite surprised that there was a Pizza Hut on this list because how the hell did you get pizza wrong? So I got to the Pizza Hut and to be honest, when I first saw it, I was a little surprised, you know? It looks like a house, like it doesn't look like a Pizza Hut. Anyways, I go inside and I place my order. Well, at least I tried to. The guy told me to place it on the app if I wanted to get a certain offer. To be honest, there's not much to say. The inside of the place was quite nice. The only thing I'll criticize was there was a lot of boxes stacked up, but then again, I was eating pizza for lunch, so maybe they weren't ready for customers. I will say there was another customer in the store. That's a good sign. They had customers. Now let's talk about the food. Pizza itself was great. It was a pizza. The mushrooms, they did look a little, they just looked a little weird, to be honest. I was like, maybe I'm gonna get, you know, maybe I'm eating the wrong types of mushrooms. I don't want to be like Mario or something. But no, overall the pizza was great, like it was good. And then there was the wedgies. They were a little undercooked. That's the only complaint I have, but apart from that was good. I'm gonna have to give the food overall solid 4 out of 5 for the food, because you can't get pizza wrong. Like, how do you get pizza wrong? Now the hygiene of the place, it just looked like a takeaway, to be honest. Like the place looked all right. I didn't see too much of the kitchen. The only thing I can criticize them on was the boxes in the front. But then again, I don't want to be too harsh, so I'm gonna give them a 4 for hygiene. I know boxes stacked up doesn't say they're unhygienic, but then again, it just makes me think that they're not organized. I don't know, maybe I'm waffling, who knows. And finally was the price. I got a pizza and a side for £4. I'm gonna have to give it a 4.5. Now the only reason I'm not saying a 5, you get great value for money, but you know, he could have just given me a little freebie, a nice little barbecue dip, a drink, something like that, but we're gonna stick with a 4.5.
How much is 3 wings?
We do at least 6 wings, yeah?
Alright, I've got the food here. I went for the chicken shawarma wrap. Before I try it, let's see some of the reviews. Food was very, very salty. Almost as if someone slipped the bottle onto it. Disgusting. I got food poisoning from eating this place. Would not recommend. I waited 2 hours and I got orders missing. No chicken, no salad, no kebab. Extremely rude staff. I tried calling them and they just blanked me. I would never go back there again. This is the second time they tried to rip us off. Food we received was completely bad. Alright, and I'm back. I've had the final meal of the challenge. Okay, I'll be honest, I did eat inside again because look how cold it was outside. You can't expect me to freeze for this challenge. Kebabish. 3 stars. That is the highest rating so far out of all the stores we went to. And to be honest, food might have been the worst. So picture this. We walked to the store. I'm looking at it. I open the door and the whole place is just smoke. Maybe there was no ventilation. I don't know what was happening. Anyways, I go to order a burger and some wings. And the guy's telling me I have to order a minimum of 6. Minimum of 6 wings. I was like, I'm not ordering in bulk. I just wanted my little 3 wings and chips, but the wait wasn't too bad. I was there for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. I was just having a look around the store. The only thing I'll complain about, why was my head touching the ceiling? Like the shop was really small, like awkwardly small. But that's the only thing I'll complain about. Everything else in the store looked all right. Now, okay, when I got my food, I asked the guy, do you have peri salt? And he said yes. So he went back, he put some peri salt on my chips. You know I'm gonna have to give him a bonus point for that. So I've got my food, I've went home and I've tried it. The chips, they were actually really good. They were fresh. The peri salt on them really helped. Strawberry Miranda on the side. That's the best way to wrap up a meal. Strawberry Miranda just makes everything better. Now the shawarma wrap. This is where the problem lies. You can tell the shawarma wrap was good from the fact that there was chicken falling out of it. But as I'm eating and eating, I'm starting to feel a bit more full. I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm starting to feel a bit, I don't want to say sick, but nauseous. I don't know. But I'm eating. And by the end I've finished. Imagine I've only eaten this meal today. And by the time I'm done, I'm just feeling terrible. Like I just don't feel good. Maybe because it's fast food, I don't know. The food didn't taste oily, that's the thing, so I'm not really sure why I felt like this. I felt that bad that I literally fell asleep and slept for 2 hours straight after eating. Alright, so if we're gonna have to rate the food, I'm gonna have to give it a 3 out of 5. And I feel bad doing this because this was meant to be the best rated restaurant, but somehow it's got the worst for the food. The wrap was supposed to be the main of the meal and it somehow put me to bed, so I can't really give them points for that. The chips and the drink did carry, but then again, they're just sides. They can't really boost the levels too much. Now, when it comes to the hygiene of the place, like I said, I didn't really have any complaints. There was a few boxes on the table and stuff. I can't really say anything. I'll give them a 4 for hygiene. The only thing is the fact that it was steamy in there. If they left the door open, maybe I'd have bumped them to 4.5. Finally, the price. Now, when the other 2 stores were both £4, it kind of makes it hard to make £7 fair. Paid £7 for a full meal, and I didn't even feel that happy by the end of it. He did give me some peri salt. I'll give him that. When I asked for peri salt, he gave it for free. I'm gonna have to give the price 3 out of 5.